Welcome to Daily News Updates by the Shipping Tribune. Here we bring you the latest maritime daily news in a short-form video format. Please subscribe for regular updates. Trade market scenario by Saigal Seatrade.
On April 11th, Asia-Pacific Panamax freight rates moved upwards. The Asia-Pacific Supramax market was mixed. The Capesize freight rates were hiked. The Pacific Handysize freight rates were down.
Before we proceed with the rest of the updates, I would like to announce that the 10th Asia Dry Bulk Cargo Summit is here and will be attended by all the stakeholders of the dry bulk cargo industry from India and all across the world. Make sure to register today.
The world's coal capacity hit an all-time high in 2023. Global coal power capacity hit a record high last year, driven by China, which built the most new capacity, but also helped by a slowdown in coal power plant retirements across the world. This is according to data from Global Energy Monitor, a transition outlet that tracks energy trends. The data also showed that coal power plant retirement has been slowing down since 2020, when total retirements globally exceeded 40 gigawatts. In 2023, this had fallen to a little over 20 gigawatts. Meanwhile, China added 47 gigawatts of new coal-powered generation capacity last year, which represented 66% of the global total in new additions. It was followed by India and Indonesia, which also added a significant amount of new coal capacity. Global merchandise trade growth in volume terms made up 1.2% in 2024. The growth in the global merchandise trade is likely to decline by 1.2% in value terms due to the ongoing geopolitical uncertainties, economic think tank Global Trade Research Initiative said on Thursday. The US dollar value of world merchandise trade fell 5% in 2023 to $24.01 trillion, but this decline was mostly offset by a strong increase in commercial services trade, which rose 9% to $7.54 trillion, it said. This allowed world goods and commercial services exports on a balance of payments basis to slip 2% in 2023 to $30.8 trillion. Russia's crude is trading at $15 above the price cap. Russia's flagship crude grade Urals is currently being exported at a price of around $75 per barrel per Argus media data cited by Bloomberg, a price that's $15 a barrel above the $60 price cap set by the G7 and partners if the oil is to be moved with the help of Western shippers, insurers, and financiers. The price cap mechanism set by the G7 and the EU says that Russian crude shipments to third countries can use insurance and financing if cargoes are sold at or below the $60 a barrel ceiling. The measure took effect at the end of 2022 when the EU imposed an embargo on imports of Russian crude oil. Oil prices edge up on escalation in Middle East tensions. Oil prices ticked up during trade on Thursday after rising $1 a barrel in the prior session as investors braced for a worsening of the Middle East crisis, potentially involving Iran, the third largest oil producer in OPEC. Brent crude futures was up 5 cents to $90.53 a barrel at 6:32 GMT, while US West Texas Intermediate crude futures gained 4 cents at $86.25 a barrel. Both contracts rose more than 1% in the prior session after 3 sons of a Hamas leader were killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza, feeding worries that ceasefire talks between the two sides might stall. Earlier this week, Israel and Hamas began a fresh round of negotiations in their more than 6-month-old Gaza war, but those discussions have yielded no agreement. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit the like button if you like the video, leave a comment down below and subscribe to the Shipping Tribune YouTube channel if you haven't already, and make sure to register for DryCon 2024 today.